wrapping up the first week of the second half of 56th legislature. Normally this week is somewhat a slow week, but that's not been the case this week. A lot going on. We are running concurrent sessions, both with the constitutional regular session, the second half of the 56, as well as the continuation of the second special session. The Joint Committee on Appropriations and Budget is still convened and meeting on multiple bills that will be considered next week in special session, all known as the Step Up Oklahoma Plan. Those will be scheduled to be heard on the floor this coming Monday. In regular session this week, we had first criminal justice bill moved of the session has advanced through the House of Representatives onto the Senate. The other bills that were finished in the conference committee last session, Senate amendments have been rejected in the House on those. My understanding that House amendments have been rejected in the Senate, and further conference has been requested. So once those groups get together with the language that they're going to put together in the CCRs and agree on those and sign those out, they will once again move through the process, continue their journey through the process, which would be moving to the floors of the House of Representatives and the Senate respectfully for a vote. A lot of focus this week has been in talks about the Step Up Oklahoma plan. It has been a little bit fluid, but that's part of the negotiation process and bringing groups together in support and finalizing detailed information that will be contained in the vote next week. We are hopeful. I support that plan. I believe that if the Democratic caucus here in the House brings as much support as they did for the A+ package in special session, that this plan has a very good chance of passing the House of Representatives and moving on to the Senate. So I'll stop there and take a few questions that you all may have.
Do you think the plan has Democratic support? And why not just run the A+1 again? Because that has various components of the Step Up plan in it.
Well, you're correct. Every component in the A+ plan is within the Step Up plan. There are a few variations. One of those variations is on the gross production tax on oil and gas. During the negotiations, coalition negotiations, the Democratic caucus requested that the rate be 4% on all producing wells. It's currently producing at 2%, in addition to all new wells starting out 4% for 36 months, going to 7%. That concession was made by the coalition, so I would expect that there would be support, and I'm hopeful of that. Monday we will find out for sure.
How much priority is transportation funding for you this session? I know you guys had to take money out of the CIRB fund to help pay for the budget. Or do you expect you'll have to tap that fund again this year?
I would expect not. We were talking about we really are. We'll be addressing the fiscal 18 budget in special session. Fiscal 19 budget, we'll have those numbers from the Board of Equalization on what we have to work with here very soon. I can answer with more specifics when those numbers come out. Obviously, teacher pay raise is the highest priority issue. Was last session, remains to be. That's why the Step Up plan, we believe, is so vital to pass. In addition to that, there's funding coming that would be available for roads and bridges out of the Step Up plan through the fuel tax increase of 6 cents on gasoline and diesel, which would supplement and help the need for transportation improvements in the state of Oklahoma, both at the state level and the county level.
Why are you guys doing the wind tax? That seems to be the most divisive issue in the step-up plan right now for Democrats and also members of the Republican Party. The 1 megawatt per hour tax. Why consider that? Because the wind industry feels like you guys promised you weren't going to touch their incentives after they gave out the other ones.
Well, that's not exactly the case. It's very important. First of all, that the coalition, the Step Up Oklahoma Coalition, put this package together. It was very important to the House of Representatives to honor our word and our commitments that we made last year when ending the qualification window for the zero emission tax credit, and in honoring our word that those credits that were earned, those facilities that qualified prior to the window shutting down, would be earned and paid out over time. So the Step Up Oklahoma plan does ensure that those credits earned follow our commitment last year, and they will be paid out to the wind industry over time.